Welcome to Earth and Owl Rebounding. I'm Nikki, and today's review is on 6 of the most popular rebounders on the market. I brought in my entire team for this, and we spent a full hour working out on and testing these models. The first half of the review is various clips of us bouncing. Pay attention to people's feet, how low they're sinking, and if they're having trouble keeping tempo. The last half of the review, if you want to fast forward, is everyone's thoughts on the rebounders. Please keep in mind, these are only our opinions. It's okay if you disagree. If you have a rebounder that you love, that's all that matters. Because at the end of the day, the best rebounder is the one you'll use consistently. One special note, in the first few clips, you're going to see Jill and Chantel struggling a little bit on their rebounders. But it's for two very different reasons. One is struggling with a tension that's too firm for them, and the other is struggling with a tension that's too soft. Our goal is just to help you make the most informed decision when purchasing. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button or consider joining my channel to unlock tons of ad-free, members-only workouts. On my channel, I truly strive to bring something for everyone, no matter your age, your body type, your ability. Come join the fun at Earth and Owl. We are marching in 4. Here we go. Quick on the uptake there. All right, this is a 1-hour workout. We're going to spend some time on each of these trampolines. So it's a workout and a review. On each rebounder, we will do closed chain movement, we will do some airborne moves, and we'll do a little bit of choreography. So you can see something of everything on each rebounder. All right, so next to me, Jill is on the Cellerciser. Chantel is on the Bellicon. All the way to the back, Kelsey is on the folding BCAN. Jerry's on the leaps and rebounds. And Emily is on the new BCAN Soft Land. In 4. Jack out right here. Rotate.
Do we right?
Yes, right. So they're going to take a minute here and just write down their thoughts on the rebounder they're on. I, of course, have done reviews on all of these. You can find those reviews on my channel. Round 2. That's a shock, Jill. You? A lot to say?
Never short on words.
So I'm just going to share what Jill said, like she's on a springy one now. It's going to be harder with the choreography piece.
I'm going to try.
We've got different tensions going on all these rebounders. 7, we've got a side tap this time. In 4, 3, 2. Sometimes people will say, I wish I could hear you talking, and I'm thinking, are you sure about that? You get to hear it today.
Is this mat smaller? What is this?
I'm not sure what the diameter of that is.
It's hard to complete most movements on that, isn't it?
Jack press right here, up. So one note on the Bellicon, you can customize that to get it firmer, but it requires purchasing a whole new set
Because they're clipped.
of bungees. Yeah, because they're clipped and not,
I'm not confident in holding these.
yeah.
You're doing a good job.
Most people find on the Bellicon, they need a strength higher than what Bellicon suggests in order to keep up with choreography. 4, 3, side tap right here. Full jack for 4, 4, 3, front back corner. 4s one more time, march. Last time, I'm gonna give you some extra time to write. 1, 2, front, and back. All right, we got done early there. Take your time. Okay, we have round 4, everyone. The leaps and rebounds is $200 for the 40-inch. So that one, yeah, I've kind of got them in order for the most part. The front 3 are the most expensive. The back 3 are the least expensive. I don't know if I told the audience at the beginning, but each segment is themed with similar moves. We're doing a march, a jog, a tap, some form of jack, some kind of front back. So there is repetition here, but we want to give a fair shake to all the rebounders. 8 more. Tiptoe jog coming up in 4. Right here. Any kind of jog, really.
What is going on here?
I'm not doing well at it. I have
Hey.
no idea why. I did not expect that. That's what I was telling you. I like that one.
My feet keep pulling it up.
I think
Like it was like on, it's about ready to flip all the way off.
The cover.
Yeah.
Well, if it flips off, I mean,
I kept stepping on it.
yeah. And jack, we got a minute left. Let's try to go 2s here. Tiptoe for 2. Jack. Tap to the back. Jack. Again, tiptoe. Jack. One, 2, jack, 1, 2, tap, 1, 2, jack, 1, 2. If anyone wants to step onto the JumpSport, you know, because I know you're used to using that one, but
Cloud. Dream.
so let's see, we're on to round 5 now. So this should be your last rebounder that you haven't done, right?
Yep.
Okay.
you can feel like the springs even in the middle, like
They're vibrating, and I don't hate that. I kind of like
It's
that
kind
actually.
of an interesting
Yeah.
feeling.
Hey, hey.
All right now.
It's getting X-rated over here. All right, 8 more. Down bounce coming up. I think if we were in a quiet room right now, like when we did our first review, you can't, because of the music and we're talking and it's loud, you can't hear it. But some of these have noise where others don't. Yes.
Remember like the sweatpants noise? I remember
Yes.
that when we first did that one. Yeah, like wind pants. It sounded like wind pants.
My new JumpSport that has the bigger
Uh-huh.
sounds like wind pants. I mean, I got used to it, but
Chantal, you've used this one before. Several times.
Does it make this sound?
Yes. And I don't even notice it anymore.
All right, jack press in 4.
Oh no.
Like I can hear this one
Yeah.
for sure.
My legs are so bad on this. I know.
I said that in my review. You're gonna work hard on that one.
I mean, I don't hate it, but it's a very different.
Yeah. To keep time, to keep rhythm. If you want to keep rhythm,
Right.
that's a tough one. 8 more, we've got a jog. In 4. That one you can choose the color of bungees at purchase. So that's kind of nice. You get 3 choices. But otherwise, of these, oh no, Bellicon has color choices. I'm sorry, not Bellicon. Well, Bellicon does, but also Leaps and Rebounds does.
But I think if I was just jumping to jump, I would like this.
Yes. If you're just doing the health bounce,
Right.
yes, I agree. Or if you slow the music down.
Right. It feels nice and cushy. I feel like I'm getting a good workout in.
Down to 4s. Corner. In 4. Right here. Double. Jack out. Jack press. Front back corner. Double. Jack out. Jack press. Okay, go into 2s. 4, 3, corner. Like kind of hop around and test all of them and finish out your notes. Does that sound good? And then, you know, jump on, I would go back, jump on all of them a little bit.
Do you adjust the strength on these or do you have to take them off?
So this one comes with a soft set of bungees and a firm set of bungees.
What is on here?
Soft. So otherwise it's the same ones that are on that folding.
Okay. I know, look at your face. I know it's hard.
Coming back to mama.
What's this one called?
Cellerciser.
This one is very springy. I feel like I'm on a backyard trampoline. This one I would say is fairly similar. I liked the arch. I will say all of these moved on the ground. They are not where they started. This one did not.
It felt kind of small compared to what I'm used to. I'm not exactly sure what the measurement of the mats is, but since it springs, you didn't really feel like you could use the outside at all because you were scared your foot might get caught in the springs. It was kind of noisy and pretty firm.
So I use shoes, unlike these guys, and my shoes kept getting caught on the back. But it does vibrate a little bit when you're health bouncing, which I didn't mind, and I do like that it folds up and travels, so I would probably use it if I was taking my rebounder with me somewhere else, just because it's convenient. But it was a little hard, but I didn't mind it.
Okay, so this was my first one. I struggle with rhythm, and I've worked a lot on that. This made it so much harder on me. Even small movements, like I got the down bounce, I got the marching, I've got that solid, but on here it was really hard for me.
I think I would like it for like at-home health bounce wise, but when I try to do choreography, which I struggle with anyways, I was working so hard on my legs, which I like. I love a good leg day, but it was hard for me to do choreography or anything besides a health bounce. I didn't mind when I was jumping in the middle. When we were just doing health bounce, it was okay. But when I started to do like the lateral movements or front back movements, it was like full stop. Like when I'd bounce on the outside, it was like jumping onto concrete for me. And I felt like my legs fatigued a lot faster. Like I was, after the first couple moves, I was already fatigued with my legs and my lower back was starting to hurt a little bit more.
I would say this is the most firm. I do like the mat size. Like I felt like I could really get my short legs out there, you know. But I felt like it was a good size to do full movements on. A little bit firm for my liking. I felt like my insides were being pushed down when I would jump.
My lower back started hurting. About 4 moves in, we did like each move like a minute for a while or something. About 4 moves in, I could feel it in my lower back. So that I struggled with. And for this one, doing marching or side tapping was super easy, but doing the jacks, doing the different kinds of things like that, I struggled with big time. Okay, and I have a little bit more experience with leaps and rebounds. Definitely, for me, my second choice from the JumpSport. It does move. So when I have used this one, I will start on a line actually that goes right to where I'm doing mine, and I will move. I do notice that when I personally use it. The sound doesn't bother me. The wind pans, you get used to that kind of sound. That's what I call it. This is the wind pans. But I don't mind this one. I feel very comfortable on this one.
This was the first one I jumped on today, and I enjoyed it. I felt really comfortable on it. Good rebound. Very similar, I think, to JumpSport. So I enjoyed it.
My notes were, it felt like a dream after the BCAN.
Okay, and I really liked this one. This would probably be my second choice, I think. I felt like it was pretty comparable to the JumpSport, just as far as like the rebound that it gives you. The arched legs, I really like that feature. I think that just makes it a little more stable. I was very comfortable bouncing on this one.
If we had to put these in order,
Oh, okay.
This is going to be tough because I think some of us kind of disagree, really, on some of these.
So we're all gonna.
But
do it, or
if
we're
we
gonna-
tried to put them in a line.
all
Do we
together.
want to put them in line, or do we want to do like we all go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Oh.
Yeah.
My size that might not agree with me.
Okay, so like if you say your top
Everyone
one,
go to your top choice. Okay.
sorry,
All right. Totally honestly, go to your top choice. Okay. Okay.
This looks fake.
They're going to be like, we don't believe you. We don't believe you. Okay. I told them to be honest. All right. Go to your second choice.
I'm in between these two. Okay, here.
Okay, so for number 2, it's a tie, really, between Leaps and Rebounds and the BCAN Soft Land. Okay. All right, let's go to third choice. All right. Overwhelmingly
Kicked out.
on the Bellicon here. Okay, all right. All right, fourth choice. All right, we're kind of starting to mix up here. As we get towards the tail end of this, we're all sort of, maybe this one, maybe that one. All right, finally was number 5, fifth choice.
Oh yeah, we're doing 6. So I'm like, wait, I'm not.
Okay,
Yes, I'm done.
fifth choice, and finally your least favorite.
Hey girl, I knew we would be on board with each other.
Okay, so I would say there are clearly a few tops, right? Like the Earth and Owl, the JumpSport, the BCAN, and the Leaps and Rebounds were probably the top 3. And then we went,
Yeah.
and honestly, that's kind of wild. I really thought Bellicon would be up there.
I think
And-
that we had tried different tension options.
I think if we tried different tensions, the right tension for everybody's height and weight, that would probably be, but these in the bottom 2 were fairly overwhelmingly Cellerciser and the folding BCAN. So really, I think this moral of the story is, everyone's going to have a slightly different feel for what they love, and it might come down to your goals. If you were going to pick a choreography rebounder, right, one that you knew you were going to do a lot of choreography on, you'd probably go here, right? If you wanted just a beautiful soft bounce, yeah, we're going to go over here.
trampoline.
Yeah, it's more like an
Bring it to your
outdoor.
pants.
Yes. If you wanted what else?
Budget, I would do that one.
If you had to choose your budget, so from these back 3, if you had to choose the budget-friendly one, are we saying either
These two, one of these two. Yeah.
one of these two, the BCAN Soft Land or the Leaps and Rebounds? Okay. Thank you, everyone. Yay.